Water is at the core of sustainable development and is critical for socio-economic development, energy, food production, and for human survival itself. World Water Day is marked every 22nd of March annually, honors the reality of water while also raising awareness of around 2.2 billion people who do not have access to safe water. Our correspondent Elijah Omogbemi has more on this.
World Water Day is held annually on 22nd of March as a means of focusing attention on the importance of fresh water and advocating for the sustainable management of freshwater resources.
The importance of water to the society can never be overemphasized. Water itself is life. Water is everything. Water is useful for so many things, from manufacturing, food processing, human activities, consumption. There is nothing that one can do without water. So water itself is part of our daily existence. As a matter of fact, without water, there may not be existence. Even our body consists of certain percentage of water that is needed for self-sustenance.
Groundwater is a vital resources that provide almost half of all drinking water worldwide. About 40% of water for irrigated agriculture and about 1/3 of water required for industry. Hence, the theme for this year's set focus for the annual World Water Development Report.
Water is useful to everybody. Water is the main source of life. There's no water, no life. So when you are now talking of agriculture, when there's no water, nothing can survive. So when there's water, it sustains every agricultural product. Every, not even one, every agricultural. So water is very important to agriculture. You can imagine when there's drought, the rain is not coming. What is happening? The things started drying off. So it affects the plants. Every agricultural product is involved. So water is very important.
Really, groundwater help agriculture seriously because without water, there's nothing we can do in agriculture. I think that I'm the CEO owner of Work and Pray Farm. We produce fish from fingerlings up to juvenile to stable size. Without water, there's nothing we can do in the farm. Mostly, those fingerlings, we need clean water. We recycle the water before we can produce it for them to bring out the fingerlings. And we need clean water to raise up our fish. Without clean water, you'll be having a big problem in your factory.
Groundwater is an important part of climate change adaptation process and is often a solution for people without access to safe water.
You must first of all realize that water resources, clean water, is limited. It is not something that, clean water is not something that you can see everywhere or is readily available or enough for human consumption. And to get a clean water, there are some processes. It is not just this underground water or this surface water. So before you can get a clean water, then you take certain processes. And you must also understand the fact that that processes is costly. So it means that clean water is limited. Then need for us to conserve it. So, and there are so many ways of water conservation. If something is limited, then you have to conserve it so that you can readily get them available and reduce the cost. So climate change has made us to understand that you cannot look at it. Look at the season. In the past, in those days, we expect rain to start to fall by May, June. But these days, it's not so. You can have rain fall, and you might not even have it. 2 years ago, absolutely, we do not have it in this part of the world. This is part of the problem we are having with climate change, and people should adapt to it. Hence the need for us to conserve it.
This is a call to action as responsibility lies with governments, association and private partners to recognize the multifold value of water and take action to conserve the basic resources, which gives the planet its unique color. Elijah Omogbemi reporting for KAFTAN TV.